Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day that we finally got to see a little bit, not completely, but just a little sneak peek at what Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War has looked like. Now, I'm not going to show you guys the gameplay, I'm not going to put it in the description, I'm not giving any link, no source, no anything. I do not want a copyright strike on this channel. I've been doing very well. I don't think I have any at all, to be honest with you. I've been keeping things very clean on this channel for a very long time, so I'm not going to risk it now. But if you were lucky enough to go on Twitter the other day, you would probably saw it tossed around every once in a while. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was discussing it. One of the streamers over on Twitch, I think his name was like Dougie Raw or something like that. I don't completely remember. But he accidentally live streamed Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War for just a tiny amount of time, like 7 minutes or so like that, and completely took it off. He erased all the VODs and stuff like that so nobody could see it. But since this is the internet, and we were very lucky here, someone was able to get a 26-second snippet of the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War gameplay, and must I tell you, it is looking very solid from what I saw. Now, keep in mind, yes, this is probably not even in beta form. This is very early on. Yes, this was probably in a closed environment with, people who were trying to just test out the video game or something of that sort. So nobody was playing seriously probably. Everybody was just, casually running around or whatever. But it wasn't that long of a snippet to actually see gameplay. Like I said, it was just 26 seconds. But 26 seconds is a perfect amount of time to discuss what this game looks like it's going to be about. Also, if you do want to see it for yourself, I know in the beginning of the video I said that I wasn't going to link it or anything in the description, but if you do follow me over on Twitter, my Twitter account is @JbowenDaMan, and you can also find the link to that in the description of this video. If you go over there and you follow me, I can DM you it if it's still live. If Activision doesn't take it off of this one video that I was able to see it, I can still DM you it, and you can see it with your own eyes. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is the movement in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Probably one of the most crucial things when it comes to a Call of Duty game regarding if it's going to be a slow-paced video game or a fast-paced video game. Now, when the rumors and the leaks came out that this video game looked exactly like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4 had a baby, they were not lying. It's almost identical. It looks like it has the same Black Ops 4 sliding mechanics, where it's not like slide canceling, where you spam C and you can continuously do that over and over again to regen your sprint and stuff like that. None of the Modern Warfare nonsense. Basically, it's like you basically slide and get back to sprinting. Slide, get back to sprinting. Slide, get back to sprinting. So yes, the obnoxious movement that everybody hates looks like it's still going to be in the game, and it looks like potentially bunny hopping might be a mechanic as well. We're going to have to find out. But let's be honest here, bunny hopping was always a mechanic in Call of Duty, even back in Call of Duty 4, where it originated. For those who don't know Call of Duty 4, jumping corners was nothing, new. It's always been a thing in Call of Duty, so I wouldn't be surprised if that made a return. But honestly, the movement looks good. Like I said, it looks like it has the sliding mechanics of it, well, sliding and jumping mechanics of Call of Duty Black Ops 4, but the movement speed of Black Ops 2, which in my personal opinion is amazing. Black Ops 4, you were just kind of running like you're cracked out. Everything was so fast-paced. It was action every single corner. It was never a break. You could sprint as fast as you wanted to. You could slide as fast as you wanted to. It was okay, but it's not exactly the Call of Duty experience that I was looking for. This game looks like it has the pacing of a Call of Duty game that I want, something like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, but the movement, the fast-speed gameplay of a game like Black Ops 4. Altogether, the movement looks very fast, and I'm happy about that, because one of my main issues with games like Call of Duty World War II and a few titles before that is just a slow-paced movement. It wasn't anything that made it feel slick and the momentum kept going, which really pushes people to camp a little bit more often if the movement isn't smooth in a video game. If it's very clunky, you just kind of want to camp around and hold angles all the time, which isn't very exciting. So this is a positive thing. This is an extremely positive thing. Yes, it will probably still be very sweaty, especially if skill-based matchmaking returns in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. With this type of movement system, trust me, it's going to be sweats everywhere, sliding, double jumping, you name it, it's going to be in that video game. But I would take fast-paced, bunny hopping, tryhards over camping losers any day of the week. Next up, we have to talk about the map design that we saw in this 20-second snippet. Apparently, the map that we saw was the map called Miami. And if this is true, then the leaks that we have heard previously are basically facts. We can confirm this now, because a lot of the leaks that we've heard are pretty much showing up in all these gameplay trailers and all the reveals and stuff like that. So far, so good when it comes to the leaks. But when it comes to map design, it definitely looks interesting. It looks like it's a classic BO2 styled map. You know, not too small that it's claustrophobic, but has a decent size to it. I would say more like almost like Standoff, I would say, from Black Ops 2. It looks like it has a few camping spots, a few angles that you can hold and, you know, have nice sniper positions, or you can mount up with the LMG. You know, you can't have, you know, all run and gun tight lanes when it comes to a Call of Duty game. It has to be some variety for campers, you know. We make these video games for everybody. I'm not going to be a hypocrite because I always say in Modern Warfare that they only made it for campers, not for rushers, and that's wrong. They should make it for both. Same thing with this video game. It shouldn't only be for rushers. It should be for rushers and campers, regardless of what your playstyle is. But it looks pretty solid so far, I'm not going to lie. It looks like it has tight lanes, like I said, a few camping spots, but overall there's plenty of cover. It's not 1,000,001 angles. That's one of my biggest issues when it comes to Modern Warfare, is that it's just so many spots that you have to look at. You know, instead of just having maybe like 2 to 3 different locations that you need to scan between, there's like 5 to 10 different spots that you have to keep constantly scanning your eyes across 24/7, because if you don't look at the right direction at the right time, you're going to get insta-peeked and domed. It's not very fun when it comes to Modern Warfare. So far, so good when it comes to the map design. Hopefully the rest will look like this. Like I said, with Modern Warfare, you know, they had a few gems in there, but not all of them could match. This might be like the one good map in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and the rest might be utter garbage. And they might be doing this on purpose so they can fool the community. But if the rest of them look like this, I will probably be pretty happy when it comes to the map design. And talking about map design, doors have been a massive map design change when it comes to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and a negative one to be exact. Something that improves the camper's experience, allowing them to plant claymores behind it or listen for doors opening so they can camp corners on them. It's a very campy method in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, guess what, guys? The player who was playing in the leaked gameplay tried to charge through a door, and guess what happened? It didn't open! It didn't open! The doors are sealed shut. This is probably the best moment in Call of Duty gaming history, guys. Oh, God, it just feels so good to see that door stay locked and no doors are being opened or closed or anything like that. It completely kills the flow of Call of Duty. In my personal opinion, I thought it was cool at first. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was a good concept. But I think doors and opening, stuff like that, should be left for tactical shooters. Because in games that are meant to be fast-paced, it completely slows down the gameplay. Yes, for games like Search and Destroy, it is a useful method. Or Demolition like you're watching here. Or any game mode that involves attacking and defending. It's nice to have doors that's going to shut so you can slow down the process. And then you can sound whore the door and stuff like that. But for anything like Domination or TDM or Kill Confirmed, any typical Call of Duty game mode that's mostly populated, it just slows everything down. The whole pacing of the video game is just completely, utterly destroyed. So thank the gods that map design has changed to the point that it's no more doors being seen in Call of Duty games. Thank God. Another thing that I wanted to discuss with you guys about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was the color scheme that they went for this video game. I really like it. I really do. It gives me Black Ops 1 vibes, where it's colorful, but it's not too colorful like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, where it doesn't even feel like war anymore, or like you're not even on a battlefield or anything like that. It just feels like a cartoonish video game when it's supposed to be a war video game. It just doesn't feel right in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. Not saying the gameplay is bad in those games, but the colors just really threw me off. But this is giving me like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 vibes, where the colors are vibrant, but it still looks realistic. It still looks, you know, down to earth, not cartoony. And it looks like you're in the shit, which I really enjoy personally when it comes to video games. I always love feeling like I'm actually inside the battle. And this looks like it's doing just that. Nothing is throwing me off from the vibrant colors of the other games that they had. This is the perfect color scheme for this title, where it's colorful, yet serious. It's not too colorful, and at the same time you can more than likely see your enemies because of the color scheme on the characters. Perfect, because we don't want another Modern Warfare where the colors are so toned down to the point where enemies literally blend in with absolutely everything. And that's very rough when you're playing a video game that's meant to be based on your reaction time. When you play a video game like that, you're not supposed to be struggling to see someone so much and giving the advantage to the person who's camping in the bush so they can see you first. That's just ridiculous. You want a video game where two enemies can see each other at the same exact time and engage in a gunfight. Whether it ends in 2 seconds or the gunfight lasts on for a full minute, it doesn't matter. As long as you two can see each other, it's a fair fight, and it's going to be a fun one. Other than that, there's not much else to talk about when it comes to the gameplay. Like I said, it was only 26 seconds. It wasn't really too much to analyze. But basically everything that I said is what I noticed when I was watching it, and I must say I'm very excited to try out this video game. This little snippet of gameplay got me so hyped to the point that I'm ready to finally try it. And like I said, this needs to be a good marketing strategy right here. They need to start showing gameplay for multiplayer, legitimate gameplay, a little more often. Even if it's like behind the scenes, because I know gameplay isn't the big seller. I know these massive, cool cinematic trailers are what's going to draw in a lot of the people. But for the hardcore players like myself, they should have a little side thing where the developers talk with the actual fan base in the community a little bit more often, discussing a little sneak peeks behind the scenes of what gameplay looks like, or certain mechanics, or what streaks look like, and everything like that. Because we really appreciate things like this, and this is a leak from not Activision, not Treyarch, just from some random person, and we all appreciate it, man. This really gave us a lot of hope and faith for this video game, and excitement as well. We needed something to fume the flames for the excitement when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But guys, I'm gonna leave this commentary off here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and by all means, if you hated it, leave a dislike. Also, don't forget, if you do want to see this gameplay, you can go ahead and follow me over on Twitter, and I can DM it to you. I don't know how long it will last, so I'm going to try to post this video tonight. This is going to be actually my second upload of the day. I don't think I've ever done this. Maybe like 5 years ago, but hasn't been any time recently. But I really wanted to get this out for you guys. So if you do want to go ahead and see this, DM me. Probably by tonight I can send you all the clips before it gets taken down completely. But guys, once again, thank you so much for checking out this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.